are so happy to have you here. First of all, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay, now let me get down to business because you know I got to be on Family Feud.
I know.
This past summer, Steve Harvey is her father, guys. Okay.
Did you have so much fun?
I did. We had a ball. You know that was a dream of mine to be able to do.
It's so fun.
We
did it once, and I really hope they'll let us do it again.
Okay. Do y'all ever play around the house? Like Family Feud? I mean, you got them sitting right there, so.
Honestly, no, but we love games as a family, so we're always playing some type of game, and it gets really competitive at home.
Yeah.
So we gotta kind of keep it cute.
Okay, so what was it like when y'all were preparing as a family to go on the show?
So it's so funny. So we were supposed to do girls versus boys, but my mom ended up being on the team with the boys. And I'm the youngest girl, so all my older sisters were getting on me like, Lori, you need to practice. You can't have us looking crazy on camera. Meanwhile, we actually get there, and I was the only one putting numbers on the board. I was like, what happens, guys?
So that means you work well under pressure.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
I'm like, it looks like y'all needed to practice because y'all brought the group down.
That is funny.
It was fun. It was a good time.
That is good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come to you for some skills because I did not do good when I was on there, y'all.
No,
it changes when you're
so
there.
Competitive. I love a good game.
Okay, are you a good cook?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there. I'm taking some lessons from my mom and my grandma.
Because I heard your mom is a great cook.
Oh, my mom throws down.
She does?
She throws down.
Do you have a favorite dish of hers?
That's so hard.
Yeah. Everything good like that?
Everything is good. It's really crazy, and I'm not gassing it.
Okay.
Everything is really good.
So she does all the cooking for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll bring the yams. I've mastered the yams and the cornbread.
Okay.
So that's my job. But frying the turkey, the greens, the mac and cheese,
That's super advanced.
Everything else, I let mom handle that.
Yeah, let mother handle it. I totally understand. Just not this mama, because my son is the cook in my house, okay?
Really?
Yes, he can really cook.
I
but
love that.
He puts me out of the kitchen like, Mom, step aside, I got this. So I'm not that mom, but that's okay. I'll take some tips from your mother. And speaking of which, you come from a beautiful family, first of all. I feel like I'm a part of the family sometimes.
Of course you are.
And I heard that you started modeling when you were 3 years old. Mm-hmm. What was your first modeling shoot like?
Honestly, I can't remember the very first one, but I do remember when it really set into me what modeling was, and I didn't really understand the concept of you shoot the winter clothes in the summer.
Okay.
And you shoot the summer clothes in the winter, so it was dead of summer. It was like 90 degrees outside, and we're shooting in these big coats and scarves and everything, and we were shooting by a pool also.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I don't necessarily know if this is my calling, because I really want to just get in the water right now. Yeah. And my mom was like, yeah, I don't know if this is really going to be for her.
No.
Fast forward, here we are. But yeah, I remember really, really struggling that day. Like, yeah, I don't know about this one, Mom.
But somewhere along the lines, you fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Because we get to see all the beautiful photos that you put on your Instagram and everywhere else. Where do you get your, yes. We all be trying to be like you, girl. Look at this woman. Where do you get your confidence from?
I think honestly, just as I've grown up and really just come into being a woman and embracing everything that comes with that, I think that's where my confidence has really come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows and it inspires us all.
Thank you.
And now you're on the cover of the current 2025 issue of Playboy magazine. Did I get it right? Okay. That is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Is that something you always wanted to do?
Yes, I've always loved Playboy. Like, I loved all the old vintage issues that they had, and I actually dressed up as a Playboy bunny a few years ago. But I didn't know if it would be something I'd ever be able to do because they stopped print for a long time. And then when they decided to come back and we got the call that they wanted me to do the cover, I was like, immediately yes. Immediately yes, I'm doing it, I can't wait.
Nice.
But the whole team was amazing. They were super collaborative. They let me basically kind of creative direct the whole shoot.
Ooh.
So I was really happy with how everything turned out.
It's beautiful. Congratulations. What your parents have to say when they found out you were on the cover of Playboy?
Well, I actually didn't tell them initially.
No?
I'm that kid. I didn't tell them until I did it already. Because I understand also, too, kind of the stigma that can come with it. And I was like, no, guys, I did it tasteful, don't worry. So I remember I called my mom And I told her, and she thought I was joking. So she called everybody around me. Like, she called my manager, she called my best friend, because my best friend did my makeup for the shoot, and was like, did Lori really do Playboy? And they were like, well, what did she tell you?
Yeah, like, you got good friends then.
Right. And she was like, I mean, yeah, we did. So then she called me back. She was like, oh my God, why would you do this? And I was like, Mom, I promise, it was cute. I did it cute. So I sent her the BTS, and she was like, oh, this is real cute. I'm like,
Mom
told
approved.
you. Yeah, so she
Good.
approved. And then I told her, I said, wait. I told her to wait until the issue came out to tell my dad, because I was like, let him just see it complete, you know?
That was smart.
Of course, she didn't listen and went in one ear and out the other. She was like, yeah, girl, okay. Immediately went in there and told him, and he's like, oh, is she naked? And my mom was like, no. And so then he sees it, and he's like, oh, this is nice. I'm like, thank you guys, thank you.
Okay, good.
So they were happy with it.
That's good, okay.
Yeah.
We got past that. Everybody all right? And it's beautiful, right? And now, you're no stranger to the headlines with your personal life. How do you deal with all the attention?
Honestly, just having a really good support system at home that keeps me grounded and level-headed. And when it gets too crazy, my mom is like, girl, just turn your phone off and come embrace reality, come be around the people that love you and know you and care about you, and just, you know, soak up that love and kind of having people that can pour into my cup too and help keep me filled. So that definitely helps.
You handle it so well.
Thank you.
So well. Will you stick around for a little bit longer?
Absolutely.
Yes, we've got more after the break. We'll be right back. And we're back with the one and only Lori Harvey. Yes, we are. Okay, let's talk about your show, Reasonable Doubt. Tell everyone who you play.
I am playing Chelsea. She is Jax's half-sister. So she kind of comes on as the bomb towards the end of the season. And she is very feisty. She's a hustler. She's very quick-witted, but she's very layered. And it's really cool because you get to see the parallels of how Chelsea has turned out versus how Jax has turned out, because Jax has always longed to have their dad in her life, and Chelsea grew up with their dad in the house, and you know, he was on and off drugs, and she's always really longed to love and to be loved. But obviously, you know, having a parent that has been off and on drugs, she's gotten her heart broken a million times, she's been let down a million times, and so she doesn't even really know what real love looks like. And so she's been in survival mode for so long, and you kind of get to see this push-pull of her, you know, being in survival mode and needing to get some money or just figure out how to make ends meet and take care of herself and take care of her kids, but at the same time wanting the love and approval from her dad, and also kind of longing for this relationship with her sister that she doesn't know. So I think it'll be really interesting to see how everything unfolds.
It sounds like it. And I sense your passion for acting. Like, do you have a dream role?
Ooh, okay, so this might be a little niche, but I really, really want to do a voiceover for like an animated film or a TV show. Because my nieces and nephews are getting older, and so I'll take them to go see the new films and movies and shows, and I watch everything with them, and they watch everything a million times. And it's so funny, I took my niece to go see a movie, and then maybe like a week or so later, it was out on streaming, and I watched her watch it like 5 times in the house. And so finally I was like, baby, do you remember we went to go see this movie at the theaters? And she's like, yeah, no, I know. And I was like, okay, cute. So I was like, okay, I need to do something like this for you guys. I think that would be super fun. And I also really want to do an action film.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
So those are my top 2 that I really want to do.
Oh no, I'm starting to feel like you could go for a Catwoman or something.
Ooh, from your mouth
We'll
to
have to,
God's ears.
listen, I
Let's
do
see.
casting up here, okay? I could see that for you, but I'm sure you're gonna do so many more great things. Okay, so I heard you were late for your surprise rap party?
No.
How did you do that? What happened?
Okay, so here's the thing. I am notoriously late. As hard as I try to be on time, I'm gonna always be at least 30 minutes late. And I really, really try, but that's on a good day. So we already were on set all day, and we ran over on set. So that alone should have told everybody, like, guys, maybe we need to reschedule this for another day. So, and also we were shooting super far. So by the time I got home, the dinner had started. So I haven't showered, I haven't done my makeup, I haven't done anything, and I was exhausted. And so the excuse that they gave me to why I needed to leave the house was a friend of mine was like, come with me to my friend's girlfriend's birthday party. And I was like, girl, I don't know these people. And why would I want to leave the house for that? No.
Once I'm in, I'm not coming back out.
I was like, no, babe,
Okay.
I'm not. So I was doing everything in my power to not have to go. I was like, no, leave me. Just leave me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm like dragging my feet. And they were like, babe, no, please, come. I'm like, oh, okay, but I promise you can leave me. So 3 hours later, I'm like, all right, well, I'm hungry anyways.
3
it's fine.
hours later,
I was, no. I was trying my hardest to get left. Like, I did not want to go. I was like, I promise I'm not going to be upset if you want to go without me. They're like, no, you have to come. I was like, I really don't have to, though. I promise I don't. It's fine.
Oh, my goodness.
So 3 hours later, I'm like, okay, I'm hungry anyways. It's fine. They said it's food. I'll go. And then I walk in, and everybody was immediately excited to see me, but then started cussing me out because they're like, girl.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was like, I'm sorry, guys.
You're lucky anyone was still there.
I know, some of my friends did leave. They like texted me after, like, girl, we love you, but
Yes.
And I was like, I respect it.
Yes.
I really do respect it. I appreciate that you guys came for me, but yeah, y'all gotta give me a better excuse next time.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that shows you are truly loved because they stuck around. Look at these friends.
Those are my girls.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor to have you here. The season 3 finale of Reasonable Doubt airs tomorrow on Hulu. And don't go anywhere because we're going to get into some unpopular opinions after the break. Lori, will you stick around?
Absolutely.
She says she will. We'll be right back. We're back with Lori Harvey. Okay, so Lori, sometimes my producers and I share unpopular opinions with each other. So I'd love for you to join us.
Okay.
With that. Okay, she's going to join us.
it.
Okay, so we got Corey and Michelle in the control room.
Okay.
And then out here on the floor, see, there they go waving. Look at them. And then on the floor, we have Andy. Andy, pay attention, okay? And then we got Bianca and Angie. Okay, so Bianca, I want you to start us off and tell us what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so my unpopular opinion, and my mother-in-law watches every single day, so Mom, please excuse if you don't agree with what I'm saying. But I think that you don't have to tell your partner everything in a relationship. Furthermore, I will say that people say, oh, me and my partner, we tell each other everything. I don't think that's true. You have so many thoughts that are racing through your mind in a day. I don't think you're telling them everything that comes through your mind. I don't think you're telling them everything that you did in a day. And I think it's okay to sometimes leave things out.
What if it's like someone flirting with you at work? Do you tell your spouse then? Somebody said no.
I think if it's something that I would never entertain, I would probably keep it to myself because why worry my partner? Why make them think thoughts and worry about me all day if I'm like, this isn't even a thing? That's my opinion.
Okay.
John, Lori?
I agree. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take this one, Lori.
Yeah, I agree. I think if it's something that needs to be shared, of course you share it, but I think it's healthy to not have to explain every single thought that comes into your mind or every single little detail that happened in your day. Yeah, I don't think you need to share everything.
Okay. There you go.
I like that. Okay. Oh, Corey, honey, what you got? He always got something.
I always got something. So you know how they say with your partner, it's important that you never go to bed angry? Yeah, I think that's bull. I'm perfectly fine going to bed angry. Listen, if it's something small, it's fine. But if it's something larger than small, I'm perfectly fine going to bed angry, and I reserve the right to wake up real pissed too. And then we're gonna see how it goes during the day.
I want to
told you
comment
he
on
always
that.
got something.
I want to comment on that.
You got Andy going.
So
What, Andy?
Corey thinks it's okay to go to bed angry. If I text Corey, and this is the truth, at any hour of the night, he's awake.
Well, because I'm
He
mad.
is. That is true.
I'm mad.
Because
I'm mad at my
he's
partner.
angry.
Are you mad?
I'm angry.
Is that
That's
what's
right.
happening? You're upset?
That's what I'm saying, and that's why he doesn't sleep. So he's got to get it off his chest. He's got to say what he's angry about, and he's got to move
It's destroying
on.
your
Andy,
sleep.
Andy, you and I are gonna talk in the parking lot.
Okay.
Well, right, Jen? Lori, like, what do you know, like, I reserve the right to be pissed all day long, including the next day and maybe the day after that, and I'll let you know when I'm not. And it
So
all
you get
ends.
to determine, okay.
Uh-huh.
How long do you normally stay angry?
Oh,
the
for as long
time.
as I feel like it. Here's the thing, until you cry.
Okay. You notice the happy place, right?
And
You got anything that you want to add?
What's your sign?
Cancer.
Oh, is that a Cancer thing? Like,
Yeah,
because you said,
yeah. Really emotional, but we love you for that.
yes.
I think it's not healthy, though. I think you should not ever go to bed mad. If you can talk about it, I think communication is important. So
I'm with Lori. I think Corey needs to work with Lori a little more and get straight.
Well,
Maybe
now
he'll
I'm
come
mad
back
at you,
and
Andy.
help us out, because, you know, he got some anger issues. Okay. Andy, tell us about your unpopular opinion.
All right. My unpopular opinion is I don't believe everything happens for a reason. I think it's nice that there's good things that happen in our lives and we're blessed but sometimes really bad stuff happens to us or people we love. And I don't always think we have to spend all this time going, what was the meaning in that? Sometimes it's just okay to say, that was bad. Some bad stuff happened.
That's deep. Mm-hmm. That's deep. Mm-hmm.
I'm very deep, Jen.
Today you are. I'll give you that. Wow. Oh, God, I feel like there's so many things to say to that.
Yeah.
Well, I just think lessons are expensive. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'd rather have something come from whatever that loss is than to just simply lose it. So I would like to know it's a reason in some way. I think it's comfort and closure somehow within that, you know? But to each his own, right? You good? Anybody got anything else?
Corey's gonna be angry like all the rest of the day because we still have a show to
Are
do.
you still upset?
I'm upset at Andy. I'm gonna text Andy at 4 a.m. and tell him how mad I am.
Lori's coming back to the control room to talk to you right after the
She
segment.
said she'll cancel you.
I think I need
As
more
you see,
help.
he needs it. Well, all opinions are welcome here at the Happy Place, and so are you, Lori. Please come back again to see us. Oh my goodness, your happy place is here. What was your favorite part? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to help keep the joy coming.